Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Joe from buildassetsonline.com, and today I'm going to be doing a response video to Neil Patel's titled video, 99% of e-commerce products will never sell without this e-commerce marketing strategy. And, this is not a video to flame Neil Patel in any way. I actually think the video was really good and the tips were really actionable. But I think there is one thing that you need to understand in order to get Neil's advice to work. So this video is, directed at people who have an e-commerce store. They're kind of starting their e-commerce journey, and maybe they've applied his advice and they're not sure why their stuff isn't selling. So let's do a quick recap of Neil's advice. So Neil claims that having good copy, which can include photos and stuff like that, is the key to getting e-commerce sales. So, he says that this persuasive copy should be everywhere, including your product page, your checkout, yada, 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 home page. Basically the user experience should be persuasive and, a good user experience, which, is definitely true. That's definitely going to help your conversions if you have high quality persuasive copy, really good photos, a checkout process with urgency and stuff like that. And upsells, which he mentioned, all those are really great things that's going to help your bottom line. And also he mentioned that reviews, count as copy because it's basically your customers convincing your potential customers that they should be buying your stuff. But the thing that Neil, I think, misses in the video, and I'm sure Neil knows this, but the thing that isn't really mentioned in the video is intent. And I believe intent is far more important than copy for most businesses. Now, don't get me wrong. Copy is very critical. You can have all the intent in the world. Well, let me put it to you this way. You can have intent and bad copy can kind of drive your customers away. But if you don't have intent at all, no one's going to buy in the first place, no matter how good your copy is. So let's take this example here. Say, you're trying to sell me a kitchen island or even a cheap mouse pad. My odds of buying those things are going to go down so drastically if I'm not already in the market for them. And how do I get in the market for them? It's just like how you get in the market for anything else. My mouse pad is kind of falling apart here. I want a new design to freshen up my desk. I know I need a new mouse pad, or I'm redoing my kitchen, so I need a new kitchen island. Now, there are certain circumstances where you might be able to convince me that I need a new mouse pad. Say, I don't know, you're a celebrity that I like and it's a design of you or something that someone I like created and it looks really cool. Then I could say maybe, hey, yeah, you can convince me to buy that mouse pad via photos and copy or stuff like that. But the fact remains that if I am looking for that mouse pad and that mouse pad that I just described, that dream mouse pad, gets put in front of me, then I'm going to be much more likely to buy it than if I wasn't looking for it at all. So I think really you need to combine those two things. But I think intent is actually far more important than copy, because you can have lackluster copy, but if the intent is there, then you can sell. So for example, let's go back to the kitchen island example. Say you have someone searching for a yellow kitchen island and you have a site with terrible copy, but you're actually selling a yellow kitchen island, but your competitor, they only sell green ones or quartz ones or something like that. Look, I'm not an interior designer, guys. I don't really know colors and stuff that well. But yeah, so say you're the only one selling this yellow kitchen island. Someone searched for yellow kitchen island and your copy just sucks. You're just listing out the specifications. You're like, this kitchen island is 50 by 40. It weighs such and such pounds. You list 5 specifications. You have a mediocre picture of it, but you have the yellow kitchen island that someone is searching for, and you're advertising for it in the right spot. You're showing up in the search results in the right spot. Someone is going to buy that kitchen island no matter how bad your copy is, unless you're saying get off my site or something, because they had the intent to buy that yellow kitchen island. So really, I think at the end of the day, you need to combine, the copy tips that Neil used with intent. Now, like I mentioned, you can convince someone to buy something, but it's going to be a lot harder. Now, there is one exception to this, and that is, impulse purchases. You can make someone make an impulse purchase with persuasive copy. I mean, look at stuff like infomercials. Usually people are buying stuff that they don't really need, or it's not going to really work, but because the infomercial's persuasive and it claims to solve a problem that they think they have, or maybe they really do have the problem and maybe it does really solve it. But in my opinion, the fundamentals of building a sustainable and solid business online are all driven from query-based marketing and intent. And I did a whole video on query-based marketing yesterday, so I'll leave a link for you to check that out. So that's about it for this video, guys. Let me know if you think this is going to help, if this is a good supplement to the video that Neil made. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. And don't forget to get the free course in the description, the Online Asset Playbook. And I'll see you in the next one.